Okay, so good morning, class. This is your teacher, Axyl, meeting. So today, before we start our discussion, of course, we need the Lord's blessing. So let's start it with a prayer. So again, let's start our prayer. Let's first up, we will in front of God, and take your the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, so good morning, class. Are you ready for our discussion today? Or are you ready to participate for our discussion? Without further ado, I want you to give your insights or maybe a hint about your ideas of today's discussion. Just like I have told you last meeting, to research about the topic that we will be discussing today. Have you researched about that? Why not? It is a very important topic. Yes. How about you, Achilles? You haven't researched about that too? Okay, so in order for all of you to have an idea what we will be talking about this meeting, have you learned or have you know about some particular types of speeches? Speeches in a way that President Rodrigo Duterte delivering in a crowd, our priest delivering in a mass, your valedictorian delivering a valedictory speech, or even you discussing with your friends. Do you know about that? Okay, so now let's proceed with today's discussion. Again, good morning, class, and now let us welcome and let's now discuss with our topic for today. So we have the types of speeches. Guess how many types of speeches? Please give some ideas. Jazz? 2? No. How about you, Achilles? 3? No. Yes, Christine? 5? No. Yes, Steffi. 4. Very good. So we have 4 types of speech. But what are these 4? Okay, so these 4 are impromptu. What is an impromptu? Next, extemporaneous. What is extemporaneous? Manuscript, very familiar. And memorized. So we have 4 types of speeches, and these are impromptu, extemporaneous, manuscript, and memorized. So let us now discuss the particular functions and the particular meanings of this type of speech. Let us first discuss about impromptu. So impromptu is a speech, or impromptu speaking is a speech that a person delivers without predetermination or preparation. The speaker is most commonly provided with their topic in the form of quotation, but the topic may be also presented as an object, proverb, one-word abstract, or one of the many alternative possibilities. Like, for example, introducing yourself at networking events, filling in for a late speaker, you were asked to give a toast at a company party, you get asked a question you did not prepare for while in a panel, job interview questions from left field, and you are interviewed by a reporter. So in a simpler sense, impromptu speaking is a speech which the speaker has no time to prepare for delivery. Like for example, that you haven't prepared for the speech of the day, of today's meeting. Mhm. Yes, very good about you um, giving ideas about today's decision. Yes, that's also impromptu. Mhm. Yes, yes, very good. So do you have any other questions about impromptu? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's proceed with the next type of speech. We have extemporaneous. So what is extemporaneous? An extemporaneous speech is an impromptu speech that is given without any special advanced preparation. And while it may have been previously planned in a limited capacity, it is delivered without the help of notes. Again, in a simple sense, unlike impromptu, the speaker is delivering a speech which she or he have no time to prepare for speech, while extemporaneous, you are given a limited capacity of time, a limited time to familiarize your speech, or like for example, familiarize what will you deliver. And it will be delivered without the help of notes or without the help of script. Like for example, extemporaneous acting. These are these happened in school activities, school competitions. Yes, extemporaneous school competition, for which you will be given a topic. You will be given a topic, and you will be familiarizing the topic that you will be delivering. And after that, you will be delivering your speech without any notes, which is very interesting, right? Also, birthday occasion and special events. So, do you have any other questions? Yes, extemporaneous can also be in a sense that you are familiarizing something, uh, like for example, courting your girlfriend, yeah, courting your soon-to-be girlfriend, rather. You'll be thinking that this will be the lines that I will be delivering, and after that, you'll be delivering it in a way that you're confidently enough to say that without the notes or without the script, right? Okay, you relate that? Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Next, let us proceed with manuscript. So this is very common, especially for students like you. So again, let us have a thorough meaning. A written text to an audience from a paper script or teleprompter. This method involves reading a speech verbatim and is specifically typically used when there is a type of straight or speech will be telecast. So manuscript is a type of speech which is that you will be holding a script or or you'll be reading from a teleprompter, and you'll be delivering your speech while reading from your script or from reading the teleprompter. So yes, very good. Mm-hmm. Yes, like for example, you will be reading a story in front of your class. That can also be considered as manuscript speech. Okay. For example, a televised news report given using a teleprompter. So, do you know about what is teleprompter? Teleprompter is something that you will be reading, and it is moving. Yeah. Very good. Seen on television. A speech given at a wedding by a best man or during a funeral. Yeah, they will be reading a speech. They will be holding something for them to deliver the speech. A religious proclamation issued by a religious leader. A speech in honor of a well-known and revered person. Okay, so do you have any questions? Mm-hmm. Yes, an oath can also be considered as manuscript, like the leader will be reading something and the others will be following her or his or her. Okay, so now let's move on with the last type of speech. So this is Memorized. So you are all familiar with memorize that, right? So memorized speech is one that is recited from memory only without help. Manuscript would be one that is given with a written speech in front of you for reference. If you just read the speech, then it would be a recitation. So, in other words, unlike manuscript, you will be reading, and unlike manuscript, memorized speech is that you will be delivering a speech from the script, but memorizing the script that you had. Mhm. So you'll be memorizing that, memorizing the speech that the teacher gave you, and after that, you will be delivering that in front of your friends, in front of your classmates, or in front of many crowd that is considered as memorized speech. Yes, just like your role play. Last meeting. Very good. You got it right, kids. So for example, class oral recitation, acting, MC anchoring, and Shakespearean soliloquy. Okay, so we are now done with the 4 types of speeches. So may I ask if you have any other questions? You have no other question. So now, before we end our discussion for today, I will be grouping you into 4. Yeah, I'll be grouping you into 4. And after that, in the next meeting, you will be delivering the particular speech that I will give. So group 1 will be delivering manuscript. Okay. The next one will be delivering, group 2 will be delivering impromptu. Group 3, extemporaneous, and group 4, memorized speech. So for a quick review, for a quick exam, please prepare 1/4 sheet in 5 minutes, and in 1 minute, since we're almost done. Okay, now we're done. Pens up. So we'll only have 5 items for today. This is a spelling test. Number 1, spell extemporaneous. Number 2, spell impromptu. Number 3, spell speech. Number 4, spell manuscript. And number 5, spell memory. Okay, that's all. Pass your papers. Goodbye, class. See you next week.